our first trail this year. I think I finally, after a month of sorting around and waiting and getting parts and test parts and gauges and hoses, I think I got the hydraulics kind of dialed in. Uh, Real happy with the results too. I got it running yesterday evening. We went out today. I was concerned about the wheels not turning in equal with each other, and I'm actually driving this year. Last year I used both my hand on a T lever to run the front and rear, and this is both run with my foot. They're tied together. Real happy with the results. Both wheels are front and rear are pulling with each other at the same time, whereas last year I was stalling the rear out and having to twist my hand. So real pleased with this. And this is a trail called Craptastic here in Superstition area. I actually opened that trail years ago before it was ever called anything with roXdawg, but really nice, really cool trail. Pretty gnarly too. It's kind of lets the guy see how this car can work. Just some of the advantages of having all those levers in there. Are they all necessary to go through there? No. They sure are fun to be able to drive through it that easy. I've actually set this one up with cameras so I can see my right rear and in front of the car. Still need to do some resituating of the cam or of the monitor. I need to get it raised up and a hood on it so so I can get rid of the glare from the sun and all that. But I think it's going to really help. I actually used it here in a time or two, being able to see that right rear without having to twist around. So it makes it kind of handy to where there's so much car here to try to look around, just to be able to look at that camera and see where that rear wheel is at. You can see how the front and rear are torquing up at the same time, pulling pretty equal. So that was a major concern. So that's just really rewarding to see that happen. That could have been a real problem had they not have pulled together like that. Just amazing to be able just to push a lever and clear the frame. Nice having those portal axles from Jesse Haynes too. They work out pretty. They're just so cool. Just that extra clearance is just pretty convenient. And this is the outlet Craptastic. Actually, I think the TDS guys are the ones that knocked some of these rocks down so you could get through there. It was impassable, and they moved some rocks around. So while they was working on that, I snuck up through there with the car and got through it. This granite around here is decomposing, so it don't take many trips through, and it gets pretty easy. But it's still a fun little trail. got this, I took it out when we got back from this run today, and actually I had a top speed of 20 mile an hour, so pretty pleased with that too. So this winter I'll have when I'm in low, it's probably around 5 or maybe 6 wound up to 20, so pretty pleased with that. Now next year this car I'll put a 2-speed in it. I should have a 60 mile an hour top speed, and then with this gear should cover it. I think it's going to work out as well as I'd hoped it would, which is kind of rare when you're building cars. Rarely do they do what you want them to do.